bolting the sight on. Big Ern McCracken has decided on just a basic style sight, so we're just going to put this on here. It's aluminum. It has adjustments left and right and up and down. It's gang adjustments, so once we get each individual pin set, when it comes to that point, it's going to be easy to adjust. It's simple, solid, it's a good sight, but he's going to save his dollars for probably an ice cream cone or a shake or something like that at Dairy Queen before he practices. So we're going to put in this basic sight on here. Just going to kind of get it. It should seem real simple. It's just 2 screws, but we're going to add some little extras in there, if you will. The farther the sight is in front of the bow, the wider the pin gap. However, a lot of people say, well, I don't want a wide pin gap. It's really the same pin gap, but the farther out it is, the more accurate it is, because your peep sight and your sight, the farther it is, you got 2 points to aim with, so it's more accurate. So we're going to put it out there so that you can get maximum accuracy, and then we're going to put it in these 2 holes, and then these 2 screws is where you bolt the quiver to. But we've got a steel, you know, like we talked about earlier on some other tips, is we've got steel screws going in aluminum housing on this sight. But what I like to do is to put some wax on there, like Pitts has always said, and I agree with him. We go wax heavy. A string, nothing's ever fell apart because it had wax on it. So we put the wax on there so that the bolts don't seize up, and you can actually get them a little tighter because it's a little lubrication. That steel to aluminum actually kind of bites. So I got a little layer of wax on there, and then all you do is just bolt it right to the 2. These are AMO standard. And again, there's a lot of different sights on there. This is kind of a basic sight. You know, it's a 3-pin sight. They're fixed pins. You've got single pins. That's real popular in this day and age. And then you can adjust the yardage on that. This one right here, you predetermine these. Most people would do this sight, since it's a 3-pin fixed pin sight, like 20, 30, and 40 yards, which is going to cover just about 90-95% of all whitetail shots. So we get it bolted on, and then so it's bolted on good and solid. And now what I like to do, this is just to take the arrow. We've already got our center shot set, and then all I'm going to do is just kind of look down, eyeball the shaft, and I'm going to adjust the sight to where it's over the top of the arrow, so that we're going to call that bore sighting, so that whenever we go outside to shoot it, we make sure that we hit the target. There we go, and just like that, the sight's on there solid. You just want to make sure that you snug these. Don't really lock them down hard, because we are going to have to adjust them again. But that's kind of ballpark sighted in. He's not going to miss the target. And it's bolted on there solid, ready for the quiver.